Woo! Darren Steen here from FatLossLifestyle.com, coming at you. The most time-efficient workout system on the planet that can force your body to gain muscle and lose fat with only 2 to 5 hours of exercise per week. Made by competitive bodybuilders, but it's not for competitive bodybuilders. I do coach some physique athletes. I got a 48-year young lady that's getting on stage this week that coaches with me, and I do like that. But the majority of the people that I help are busy people that aren't working out much. They're not gym rats. They're more likely not going to step on stage in a physique competition or a natural bodybuilding show, but they're working hard. They're stressed out. They're not making progress. They need to lose some fat, gain some muscle, get that old form back that they used to have when in their teenage years or in their athletic years. That's what the Fat Loss Lifestyle is for. That's the majority of my clients, and you've heard me talk about it before, the 5 pillars. If you want to harness the power of your youth and get your zest back and get your body back and get your best body, you got to have a plan of action for weight training and stretching. Cardiovascular exercise, nutrition, small meals often. Number 4, precise goal-setting strategy and social support. All 5 pillars are important, and they're very simple once you have a plan of action, but the most important one is the precise goal-setting strategy. Many of you have sent me emails, in fact, over 50 emails from my last video on nutrition and how important it is, and food logs. I sent you all food logs. This is time consuming for me. It took me an hour today to return those emails, but I don't mind. It's my passion. I love to help people. So if you really want to get a power for those other goals, those other pillars, listen to me here. I'm going to give you a precise goal setting strategy. I'll send you my template that I've used with every client I've ever trained since 2001, that I've used for myself in my competitions when I would compete. I created it, I patented it, I wrote a book on it, I trademarked it, and I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people online. This is where the magic happens. I'm telling you right now, if you want an intense, burning desire that you can have your best body and your best life, if you want to harness the power of the deadline, these are very simple tools that will absolutely work. If you want to build your confidence up slowly, week after week after week, consistently lose 1/4 to a 1/2 inch of fat off your stomach per week while not living in the gym, while not analyzing over your food, and not losing muscle mass, maintaining if not growing your muscle mass so you can do it and it feels good and you feel strong. You're going to email me back and you're going to harness the power of this goal setting strategy. I'll send you the goal setting template. I'll send you 6 or 7 basic rules to figure out how to set your goal up, how often to check in, short-term, medium-term, long-term goals. This is where the magic happens, folks. An example for a fat loss client, it's going to be different for everybody, but example for a fat loss client would be John. I'm very excited about my new fitness fat loss program that I and Darren have created. So excited that on July 15th, 6 weeks into the future, when I retake my scale weight, my waistline measurement, and my pictures, I will have lost 4 inches of fat off my stomach. I will have gained a 1/4 or a 1/2 inch of size on each arm so that I can get off of blood pressure medication, so that I can be more confident in a social setting and I can draw a female to me that I truly deserve, so that I can have the confidence to start my own business, so that I can get off of sleeping meds and I can feel good about myself again, so that I can believe that I can have my best body at 40 years old. It's independent for everybody because everyone's emotional reasons for wanting their best body are different, but you got to attach the emotional reason and the physical goal together. It's the why and the what together. Having a goal is powerful, but having an emotional reason why tied to it, and you say it out loud every day to remind yourself of why it's important for you, that's where the magic happens. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't have a precise goal in this area, you're going to swim around like fish in a fishbowl. You're going to make a little progress, you're going to lose progress. You're going to yo-yo back and forth. If you want to continually make strides towards your best body and your best life, and maybe, who knows, even get on stage or do a photo shoot or take some pictures that you're absolutely proud of, you're going to harness this power. It's the power in the deadline. It is attaching your emotional reasons why, so you have a burning desire, so that you know that you will stay consistent when you remind yourself every day of what your goal is and your emotional reason why. Physique athletes like myself and a lot of my friends that you might see in magazines, we're nothing special. Trust me, my body will get fat, old, my joints will get tight, and I'll look older than I really am. I'm 48. When I do really good and I have a precise goal with an emotional reason, I get in the best shape of my life, and I start to look younger, lean. There's tricks like darkening up your skin, how you hold your body, posing, stuff like that. All that stuff will come to you if you want it, if you have a precise goal. So if you want this here on YouTube, message me down below. We'll talk about it. I'll tell you how you can go about getting not only my precise goal-setting strategy that I wrote a book about and that I trademarked and that I've used with hundreds and hundreds of online clients with success, but I'll give you the 7 basic steps that you need to do to make it even more powerful. So it's not just the template, but it's the short-term, medium-term, long-term goals. It's attaching an emotional reason why. It's reading it out loud. It's making sure that the goals are not too extreme, that are attainable. And what you can do with this is week after week after week, build up a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Usually after 5 or 6 weeks of using this precise goal-setting strategy, most people are on fire. They're doing things they never thought they could do before with food, with weight training, with cardio. And they're actually wanting to spend more time in the gym and on this, but they don't have to. So there you go, power in the deadline, an emotional reason why, saying it out loud so you can build up your confidence one step at a time. These are some of the major keys that will allow you to get to the point where you can absolutely, at any age, have your best body and your best life. So I'm super stoked about this section because out of the 5 pillars, it's the most important. I know it is. In my heart of hearts, I had over 50 emails from my last video and newsletter to FatLossLifestyle.com about the nutrition that took me up on the offer for the food log. I hope I get more this time on this because the food becomes easier and the food logs become easier and you do better when you have a precise goal with this goal-setting template. So there you go. There's some of the reasons why I know this is the most important pillar in the 5 pillars. If you want this tool, email me at Darren@FatLossLifestyle.com and I'll get it to you. So, in recap, it's the most powerful tool. I want to get it to you. I don't know what else to say. I do know that you have much more power than you believe you have at any age, 30, 40, 50, to have your best body. Once you get this goal-setting strategy down and make progress, you will elevate your mind to what is actually possible. Because whatever you believe in your mind to be true for you, it will come true for you. When you believe it with an absolute sense of certainty. I'm working with construction workers right now in the Deep South. No offense, but construction workers, they live hard. Their body's falling apart at 40. They're away from their families. They're probably spending time after the job in a bar setting a lot of times. And most of their peers, their body's falling apart at 40. Mine would fall apart too if I made the choices they made. So I'm having a challenge breaking through to those guys and gals, but it's not that challenge for most of you if you guys have been following me. But you do need to change some habits, build up your confidence one step at a time. Send me a message. I'll send you this precise goal-setting strategy and the 7 basic rules that you need to do to even make it more powerful. Darren Steen from FatLossLifestyle.com. Boom! I know you do have the power to change, make the rest of your life the best of your life.